Hey Leo, Happy New Year. Welcome to the channel Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina and I'm going to be doing your reading for January 2019. I'm wishing you a happy, blessed, and healthy, abundant New Year. Happy Kwanzaa, happy winter solstice, happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. I hope you guys had a great holiday. It's a new year. Let's get right into it and see what Spirit has to say to you, Leo, about this month. Beginning of this year, January 2019, what messages do your guardian angels, your spirit guides, the universe have for you? What messages for Leo? What does Leo need to know to help them heal, to help them manifest, to guide them? Follow your own rhythm. As I meditated on your cards, I saw a lot of the same messages here for you, Leo. Follow your own rhythm. I saw going against the grain, holding on to your own truths. I saw that what's already within you is just enough. What you already have with you to manifest what it is you want to manifest, be it a dream, a job, a project, a relationship, anything. You have already the strength, the know-how, the whatever, everything you need. It's within you. If you need to move forward, if you need to move away from something, if you need to let go of something, you are not going to be lacking, or there is no void, because everything that's needed is within you. Okay, this is what I was seeing. Now here we're saying follow your own path. Okay, there's a number 5 here. And the underlying energy here in this deck is after the storm. That's card number 1. So I'm feeling like there's, with the 5, that there are some big changes that are happening. You may have been weathering some type of storm, some type of difficulty or hardship, and now, things are changing, and you're coming into a new beginning. So let's pull some more cards to understand this, okay? Regardless of what people are saying to you about what you want to manifest, or if you need to leave a relationship, or you need to leave a job, people have their own opinions all the time. It's okay to hear people's opinions out respectfully. We don't have to take them. Do what's right with you. Do what your intuition is guiding you to do. Do what it is that you feel is necessary and is going to be for your own highest good, because you're the one that has to live your own life. So follow your own rhythm. Everyone else is just the peanut gallery. I really don't, it's like, no matter who the person is, even sometimes our parents, no matter how old we are, your boss, or people always are going to have something to say. It's not about proving anybody right or wrong. It's about doing what's right for you, what's going to make you happy, have peace, and help you manifest what it is that you want to manifest for your own life. Let's pull some more cards to get some more information about what is going on here with you, Leo, okay? For January 2019, and this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do like to let the cards fly out on their own, but if I don't get anything out, then there it goes. You had 2 that turned around. If I don't get anything out, then I'll just choose, I'll just pick a card. So, We have two that wanted to come out here. You have 23, so that's going to be a 5. And then you have 3, which is going to come back down, also to 1. So again, big changes, new beginnings, okay? The underlying energy here is card 10. So completion. A jewel within a teardrop here is the underlying energy, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Taurus also got this card. Now, the other two that came out here is Nightwind, facing your fears, subconscious release, healing. And then you have over here Harmony, power, self confidence, productivity. So, Leo, what I feel is going on with this is there's been some type of hardship, there's been some pain. There's definitely been some pain that's happened, okay? It could be a long time coming. It could be recent, but you've been weathering a storm. Okay, the universe is saying to you now, yes, like I said, it's time for you to face your fears, okay, and have this subconscious release and allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to stand in your own power, have the self confidence that you need, okay. And I feel like this is what's happening. You are going to come into harmony. Um, if you're not feeling that you're in harmony already, and they're even like, look at these cards, they're even kind of in the same position, okay? If you don't feel that you've come into harmony with yourself, then the universe is saying this is what's needed. We need to change our perspective and see that, okay, as this comes to an end, as this one journey comes to a completion, there are new beginnings. And changing our perspective, like, there's a gift here, okay? There is a gift, and I feel like part of this gift for you is you getting back to yourself here, okay? Following your own rhythm, you coming into harmony with yourself, coming into your own power, coming into, you know, your own self confidence. I feel like you are maybe really fearful of the unknown now that you are moving out of this storm. For some of you, you may have been in the storm for so long that it almost became not a comfort to you, but habitual, or just something that you got used to. And now that it's over, it's like, what's next? The world is open to me. What is next for me? What move do I make next? If this is, example, a relationship, okay? You may fear being alone. You may fear if you will ever find another partner. Okay, if it's you losing a job, or, leaving a job, you may fear, where am I going to get the money from to survive? Am I going to get another job that pays as much? Am I going to be happy? Whatever changes, you're going through some changes. A new beginning, I feel, is coming. There's something coming to a completion that you've been weathering, and whatever changes you're going through, there are some fears there, but there's a need for you to, release, and the fears could be subconscious, okay? We're gonna pull some tarot to see if we can get a little bit deeper, okay, into this. Okay, I feel like you had to make a decision, or this could have been you, needing to really balance things out, trying to juggle everything. I'm really feeling like there was a decision that you had to make, okay? There was something I feel that was, possibly being offered to you, but there was no stability there. There wasn't any longevity there with some situation. Let's see what else comes out, okay? And before we get into the tarot, I do want to take one more card here for your reading from the Vintage Oracle. I'm seeing that there's a cause for celebration. I know it doesn't feel like it to you. I can see that from these cards. You don't feel like there's a cause for a celebration, but there is. And you know what? It's like things are coming to a much more peaceful state in the month of January for you. Okay? Spirit is saying to you that, and your angels, okay, it's like they have compassion for you. They understand what you've been going through. And there may be a need for you to have compassion for your own self as well. Okay, so we have hope here. And the underlying energy here is truth. Okay, so for some of you, there are some harsh truths, okay, that, oh wow, and here we have shadow self. So some of you could have been coming face to face, or in the month of January, coming face to face with your shadow self, or this may be something that's been going on for a while, you having to come face to face with your shadow self. Okay, facing the truth about your own self. The thing about the shadow self is this: a lot of us have been doing shadow work, okay, whether we knew it or not. I listened to someone's podcast or YouTube video regarding how do you balance the shadow self. And what was said was that all you have to do is look at the things that you don't like about yourself. Look at the things that you don't like about yourself. Really be honest with yourself. And then work to accept it. Work to accept it. Okay. And as far as the positive things about you, or what you perceive to be positive, okay, and putting it into perspective, and what you perceive to be negative, Leo, without darkness there is no light. Okay? So it's not like the positive things about you is just what makes you you. The negative things, the darkness, the shadow self, that is part of you as well. And the shadow self, as this person was saying in this video too, it's needed. You need your shadow self. You need your shadow self when you need to stand up for yourself, when you need to defend yourself. Okay, that it's needed. We just have to learn to bring it into balance, okay? Now, the universe is calling for you to have hope. For others of you, um, there were some harsh truths that you may have had to face about, a partner or some type of situation. It could be a friend, family member, something at work. You had to face this hard truth. Some of you may have had to pull these swords out, okay, that she's holding. Some of you may have had to use these swords to cut some people out, cut some situations out. Some of you may have had to use your shadow self, okay? But I'm seeing that the universe is saying to you, have hope in all of this. Now, the first card we have out from the tarot is the Page of Cups. So, for some of you, I feel like there's something new here. There's something new coming in. That's why the universe is saying, like, have hope. For example, if this was about a relationship that, you had to let go and it was really stormy, it was really rocky, some harsh truths came out, or you spoke some harsh truths to someone, in regards to how they were making you feel, or what the dynamics, everything that was going on, it's like there's some new emotion here. Okay, this could be new love. This could just be something new that you really, something new that really makes you feel good. Okay, this could be a new love for yourself. It's a new emotion here with this Page of Cups. Okay, coming out. Okay, now we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like for some of you, there's a new love coming in if you can allow yourself to get over your fears and release any subconscious negative thoughts that you might be having. If you can stand in hope, if you can come into harmony with yourself and see whatever the grief that you've been going through this storm, if you can see it from a different perspective, if you can see that it allowed you to spiritually and emotionally reconnect to yourself, okay, a new love can come in which you are valued the way that you need to be. And if this is about a new love for yourself, then it's you here finding your own rhythm, coming into harmony with yourself, realizing your value and your worth, okay? All right. I'm seeing here that you walked away from something. There's something that, Leo, you walked away from, and it was very, very difficult for you to do so. You may have had to take the child with you, okay? There's a lot of, I feel, maybe anxiety with you walking away, worry, um, or these swords could just be, all of the things that you went through. It could have been swords of betrayal. Those swords can also be lessons, okay, that you've chosen to take with you, all right? And I feel like you have been coming into, or in the month of January, will be coming into more of an understanding of like who you are and how much you're worth and valuing yourself. And I feel like that's why you walked away, because it was like, wait a minute, like I know how much I'm worth here, okay? And so you have to walk away, but it's been really difficult for you to do so. And I just want to commend you if no one else has. Again, with finding your own rhythm, the peanut gallery, whoever, they might have had something to say about you walking away from whatever the situation is. But don't worry about that. I commend you, because walking away from something can be really hard sometimes. We get comfortable, with spouses, with jobs, and it just is the situations, people, they're not always serving us. When something no longer serves us, we have to put it behind and we have to move forward and, let it go so that we can open ourselves up to that which does serve us. All right. I see Spirit saying to you that there's no reason for you to cry over spilt milk. I feel like even though it was hard for a lot of you to walk away from whatever the situation was, um, I do feel like a lot of you are not crying over spilt milk anymore, but I did see an underlying energy there where you are heartbroken, where, with the Three of Swords, there was like a lot of heartbreak there, okay? So if you are still really, really um, sad over whatever it is that you had to walk away from, then Spirit is saying, like, you don't need to cry over spilled milk. And the reason you don't need to cry over spilled milk is because there's golden opportunities coming to you, okay? Whether it's love, whether it's about finances, or there's something being offered to you by Spirit that does have longevity, okay, and room for growth and stability. Okay, with the Three of Wands coming out, I feel like you had to get out your comfort zone. This is what I feel with this. You had to get out your comfort zone. You had to leave some things behind, and you had to stand with just what you already have, okay? The self, everything that you had within yourself, okay? You're picking up this energy. I feel that this is your energy, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're very nurturing. Things are balanced. I feel like a lot of you right now are concentrating more on your finances as you walk away from this other person or this other situation. That's coming kind of like right under these Three of Pentacles here as well. So if some of you, if it was about a job, something that happened with a job, I see that you're really, you know, trying to balance out your finances, and perhaps some of you are mastering a new trade, okay, building some type of new, something new that you're building and you're nurturing, and you're abundant, okay? You are definitely abundant there with that Queen of Pentacles, and coming into, again, your own self-confidence there with all that yellow, you know, the solar plexus chakra. Um, okay, now you have the Fool in reverse coming under what you walked away from, you walking away. And I feel like a lot of you walked away because you were like, I ain't no fool. I'm not a fool. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, as they say. But Leo, this could also be where your journey has been delayed. And was your journey delayed because you were dealing with someone who was emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative, okay? I want to look at this Fool. Alright, looking at this Fool in reverse, we have the Star card in reverse. So I feel like there is a new journey, like I said, that you're going on, that you're getting ready to go on, that the universe is ready for you to go on. But it's like you need to have faith. You really need to have faith and allow yourself, again, to follow your own rhythm, to stand in your own power. Have hope. This is a card about hope. This is a card about faith and healing. Okay, and there you have hope there, but it's in the reverse. So that we're lacking faith and hope, I feel like, within ourselves. All right, I feel like there's been some things with the sun coming out that were illuminated, as I said before, with this card here, the harsh truths, okay? Some harsh truths, or just, you know, some truths coming out or whatever. But I feel like you have a lot of clarity, okay? And this is also your own energy. The sun card is your card, Leo. So I feel like, again, you're getting back into your own energy, you know, and you're moving into a much more lighter energy, a happier times, you know, after this storm. But you have clarity. And I feel like for a lot of you, or for some of you, like with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you may have, this situation may have made you really feel weak. It may have made you lose some of your self-esteem, some of your self-confidence. And for some of you, and or for some of you, you know, you may be feeling really bitter about the situation, okay? And I'm seeing that the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like something made you really unhappy. There could have been also with that, like, a loss, you know, and that was coming over kind of like the King of Cups there. I was thinking about that King of Cups and that flipped over. So I feel like this, whoever was emotionally unavailable or emotionally manipulative towards you, caused you a lot of happiness, and or also caused a lot of disruption and, you know, a breakdown of the family. And I feel like with the Empress coming out in reverse, there is a need for you to expand. There is a need for you to allow yourself to grow here and not stay in something, whether it's a relationship or work or whatever it is, a friendship, dealing with certain crowd, whatever it is. It's like there's a need here for you to expand. And you also could have been dealing with someone who was very codependent. All right, yeah, with the Ace of Swords. You have clarity. You have clarity. You were given the sword of truth by the divine. And if you don't feel like you have it now, then in the month of January, you are going to have it. You know, tarot time is fluid because time is actually fluid. So it may not be in the month of January. It may be at the end of January. It might be, you know, in February. You know, this is like a general reading. So I'm reading for a lot of you guys. But in the very, very near future, within the next 1, 2, 3 months, and a lot of you in this month, you're going to have the clarity that you need, okay, in regards to this being the right thing to take this sword of truth and of clarity and cut someone out because you did walk away from something, okay? Because you understood what you are truly worth. Now, at the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy here is the devil, okay? We are in Capricorn season as well, but I feel like this has more to do with you being bonded to something that was toxic, something or someone that was negative. And if you did walk away, I'm feeling like you guys still are feeling a little bit bound to the situation, okay? Or this, and it's just like a tower moment I feel happened, okay? Like something just happened that was really like difficult. And I feel here that you lost patience with the temperance there. It's like you lost patience, okay? And it just really broke your heart. It really broke your heart. And with that temperance in reverse, it was like there was an imbalance there as well, okay? And there's a need there for you to allow yourself to heal, because I can see that whatever this is, it was hurting you, okay? And I'm sure that it hurt you to also walk away. I know that it did. All right? I see that there was a lot of conflict here, okay? This could also be you feeling a lot of conflict within. This could be you worried about competition. For some of you, this is a message for some of you. If this is about like a job or a dream, some of you may be feeling conflicted within because you're worried about, competition as you set out on this new thing that you're building. And then for some of you, this is about a partner, a romantic partner. There was or some type of relationship where there was a lot of conflict, and or there was competition for this person's heart, okay? And it's just like you got tired of waiting. I feel like you got tired of waiting, you lost patience, or you felt really discontent about something. But I see you coming out of that, depression. Look at this is great, Leo. Like, seriously, this is really good. This is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Like, this is something to worry about, okay? But like this, it's like there's no need for you to worry. You're not losing sleep over this. You're not crying over spilled milk here. And if you are, again, you're going to be given that sort of truth and that sort of clarity so that you don't have to do that anymore. Okay, yeah, now I see the Eight of Swords here, where you have created a mental prison for yourself, or you did. And so if that's you, who you're still in this mental prison, okay, the Spirit is saying again, there's no need to cry over spilled milk. There's no need for you to sit up at night and worry about this thing, because only two of these swords actually hit you. The rest of the seven is just all in your head. All right, and also this King of Cups in reverse, whoever this is, it could have been a water sign too: Scorpio, Cancer, um, Pisces. But the signs don't take precedence over the cards. We all can take on this energy. But with the King of Cups in reverse, it's like this person also could have been the one who put this, you were blindfolded and you couldn't even see all those swords around you. You had no idea, okay? But the victory is with you, okay? Even though you might be feeling like this, like in some type of mental prison here, or even though there were a bunch of swords, maybe like betrayal or lies or whatever, even though all of these swords are around you and you can't see and you do feel bound in some way, okay, like you are going to be victorious here. The universe is recognizing all that you did, okay? And it's because of all of the toil that you put and all of the work that you put into whatever the situation is. Karma is on your side, okay? And it's like a karmic cycle has also ended, and it's ending in your favor. This was a serious burden for you. You've been carrying it, and I don't see that you have completely released yet, okay? And just remember that if you have not, if this karmic cycle has ended, okay, and you're still feeling bound to this person, you are allowing this burden to still continue. Remember this. If a karmic cycle is wanting to end and you're not allowing it, this is going to happen. It's all going to be thrown out the building. The building is going to be set on fire. Okay? You're going to be taken down, kicking and screaming. And it's just better for you to allow the karmic cycle to end, because whether you want it to or not, it's going to end. The universe knows what's best for you. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides know what's best for you. So just allow it to happen with grace. Hold this sort of truth that you've been given. Come into an appreciation, like this is talking about this jewel within the teardrop. Switch your perspective, okay? You've been given what you need so that you can cut out what doesn't serve you to bring in what does. And what does serve you is the Ace of Pentacles, Leo. What does serve you is longevity, sustainability, something where you have room to grow, and that's being offered to you, okay? There is a need here for you to understand your value. Some of you may be dealing with codependent issues within yourself. And that's why you still feel bound to this situation or this person. Okay? It's time for you to be independent, because you have the Queen of Pentacles energy here. You just need to have faith in your own self, and you just need to stand in that raw power there that you have with you right now with that Ace of Swords, because your ships are coming in. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who was very methodical, and that could be why you were blind to the fact that they had all these swords around you and had you bound, and you walked away. You walked away from all of it. Just a second, I'm going to need to plug my battery in, okay? And you may be feeling like there's a need to defend yourself as well, okay? And there may be. I feel that there is. I feel this is also the universe saying to you, you need to defend yourself from this person. I really feel like this even wants to be here in the reverse, because I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who was very, they could have been very abusive, whether in whatever way. They could have been a person who got really angry fast. They could have been very controlling, very insecure, selfish. What it was that they were offering you, it wasn't what you thought. It wasn't what you thought. It wasn't what you truly wanted, what was being offered to you, almost as if you were being led on. And here it is. It's like the breakdown of the family, or just you being like really unhappy, okay? And here's the Ten of Swords. It's like this has already happened, like I said here with this underlying energy after the storm, okay? After the storm. It's already happened. So just it's time to release, okay? Because your spirit is guiding you to what is good for you. Okay? You walking away is what your spirit wanted for you, your higher self, your inner guide. Because again, there was no stability there. Okay? There was an imbalance. And some of you were being fed crumbs. And now that you understand your value and your worth, it's time for you to move towards a situation that's more balanced, a situation that is give and take, not you being the only one giving and receiving crumbs. Okay, again, from a codependent individual who couldn't reciprocate the same emotion, a need for you to expand, again, expand your thinking, allow yourself to grow. Justice is being served here. Justice is being served, and there is the sun again. The sun is coming out after the storm. Look at that. The sun is right there behind that owl. The owl for me represents wisdom. So you made a wise decision to walk away. You have the clarity with the sun and the Ace of Swords. It's like nothing but clarity, baby. You have the clarity and you have the truth, and the sun is going to shine on you again. Okay? This person might be really angry too, I'm seeing. with this Knight of Swords, they might be really angry. They might be saying harsh things to you, coming at you all crazy because you walked away. But that's okay. You don't even have to respond to that. It's all about you right now. It's all about you, Leo, following your own rhythm. I'm gonna plug this battery in. We're losing all the cards. I'm gonna plug this battery in and get you some advice cards and an outcome card so that we can wrap up this reading because we're going into 35 minutes. Give me 1 second. Okay, Leo. I apologize for that. Okay, let's get you some angel cards. All right, for advice. Advice for Leo. What is the advice for Leo? All right, I'm seeing throat chakra. I'm seeing that the ascended masters, such as Jesus, the Buddha, that they're with you and they're guiding you. Okay, so that's a little too. A lot of you may have been light workers or may be light workers, and you know, some things needed to be cut out so that you can get to your light work, so that your light is not being diminished because it's too bright. Okay, and again, I'm seeing the throat chakra here. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So, yeah, there is a need for you to speak your truth. You may have already spoke your truth, okay? Or this could be something that's happening in the very near future, in the next few weeks, in the next month or two, where you're going to speak your truth. Or there is a need for that as advice, okay? Speak your truth. Don't be afraid. If you're having a hard time using that sort of truth, okay, because you don't want to hurt anybody or, for whatever reason, look on YouTube. Do some meditations for the throat chakra, okay? Lapis crystal is also really good for that. All right, got your card here. Okay, that's interesting. This is just like, I feel like a little side message for a lot of you. This is saying for you to, incorporate more fruits and vegetables, more of a vegetarian, vegan type diet into your routine because it's going to raise your vibrations, okay? It's going to make you feel a lot better because you might be feeling really heavy after you've been going through this. So paying attention to, I saw that as well earlier in the other cards, the angel of diet and nutrition, you paying attention to what you're putting into your body because I'm feeling like after you've gone through all of this, you're kind of really sensitive to harsh, chemicals and additives and things like that. So be aware of what it is that you're putting into your body so that you can raise your vibration. Now we have the third eye chakra. It's safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. And the underlying energy here is clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So, with that coming out as your advice, Leo, I feel like some of you may have saw or felt something, but you may feel like you didn't have the clarity that you needed. I'm seeing this in a lot of readings that a lot of people's intuition, a lot of people had the divine, their spirit team intervene with situations and relationships that were no longer serving them or where there were all these swords around them and they had no idea. Okay, a lot of people like had an intuitive vision or feeling and acted off of it, and it's been difficult for them to let go because it might not have been something that others would consider concrete. For example, people who don't believe in tarot. Okay, I myself have been in a situation like that just recently, where I saw so much in the cards. And how do you say that to a person who doesn't believe in tarot? Well, the cards told me. I didn't see it with my own eyes. So with this coming out, I feel like the universe is saying to you, like, first of all, open it up, do some meditations. A good time to do it is when you're asleep. Just lay down and envision light coming from the area of your third eye. Okay, I feel like this is going to help you to really come into this clarity if you don't already have it. Okay. Um, and then, like I said, for others of you, trust the vision that you felt, that you saw. Okay, because I'm also seeing listening, that you've been receiving a lot of messages, intuitive messages, and messages from the spirit realm guiding you here. So pay attention to that. And again, like I said, the Ascended Masters was there when I opened the deck. So you are being guided, okay, by very strong um, spirits. Um, Open yourself up to their guidance. And let's take one outcome card for you, Leo. I'm going to be trying to keep these videos down to 30 minutes. Okay, let's take one outcome card for you. For some of you, I'm seeing that, like with this Page of Cups, that there is a new union here. There's a partnership here that is blessed and destined for greatness, and you manifest it, and you just need to let go and relax, let go of control issues. Okay, I'm also seeing that you're being encouraged to take a leading role in your situation. You're being encouraged to activate your power. Okay, I'm also seeing that what seems like it was an injustice is actually a blessing. Again, I feel like a lot of you, this is about a relationship. Like, you walked away from a relationship, and now you have a new love being offered to you that really is blessed and destined for greatness. Look at this. Oh my God, Leo. Angel of Vision. Okay, let's just fix it really quick. Angel of Vision. Someone isn't revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. This is the outcome. Like I said, you felt something. You received intuitive messages, spirit messages. You know. You know the truth. Trust your vision. Trust what it is that you look at this, goddess of strength. Again, stand up for what you believe in as the underlying energy. Stand up for what you saw in your vision. Believe in it. You did the right thing. Okay, we all have free will. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I just want to encourage you to believe in what it is that you saw or that you felt that prompted you to walk away. Stand in your power and go your own way no matter what anyone else says, and have hope. Leo, I love you. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you healing as you come out of this storm. And I wish you beautiful, abundant blessings and love as you go on to your new journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so that you can get the other readings that are going to be coming out. We're going to be doing a lot of good stuff on this channel. All right. And I'm wishing you a happy, blessed, and abundant year. Thank you so much, Leo. I love you.